recording me?
Yes, I am. Are you recording me?
I am.
Fair play. Okay. We had a call. Are you aware? What
That's why I'm still here waiting.
Oh, okay. They are saying that you've been flying a drone.
That's right.
Over the premises.
That's right.
Oh, okay. What's the intention of that?
To take a video. It don't matter what the intention is. It's uncontrolled airspace, love, and I can fly wherever I like.
Oh, and have you got any certificate for that?
I don't need a certificate for it.
But you got flyer ID?
I have got a flyer ID.
Yeah.
Have you got that?
Can we have a look at your flyer ID, please?
Yeah.
Pretty much that, sir. Yeah. Just yeah.
So what are the rules and regulations then of flying over an occupied space?
You're supposed to know this, not me.
Well, you're the person that's got the licence, so therefore I'm checking to see whether you know what the rules and regulations are.
Am I alright just to hold it, Peter?
As long as you don't take photographs of it.
I'll record it.
No, don't want that.
Record it anyway.
No, don't want it. Don't take recording.
It's okay. It's in my possession. I'm not going to do anything with it.
Yeah, I don't want you recording. It's my property.
Okay, I know.
Thank you.
It's property, but you're giving me your property. So what I'll do...
No, you took it off me. I showed it you and you took it out my hand.
Yeah. Because it's
Right,
easy for
and
me.
I want it back now, thank you.
It's easy for me just to get your details. Okay, darling. I'm just going to write it
Right.
down. But
No, you're all right.
Hang on. I'll just quickly take your details.
This is the first major red flag, and it happens immediately. PJ briefly shows his flyer ID, and the officer takes it. Not to investigate a crime, but to collect information that PJ is not legally required to provide that is not routine policing. It is an overreach. Officers cannot keep someone's ID or gather personal information simply because they are curious or uncomfortable. A flyer ID is not a license, and it is not an official police document. It is a voluntary card used within the drone community to show training, registration, or operator details. Its purpose is to reassure members of the public and landowners. There is no legal requirement to hand it over, and police have no authority to retain or examine it unless a specific legal power exists, as PJ points out. The officer already has his details on camera.
My details, you've got them on your camera.
Yeah, but I need to rewatch it. It's easier if I just write it down.
If we've come out to somebody, what we'll do is we'll PNC you, right? Because we've come out specifically to come and see you because you've been flying.
Yeah, but I don't have to give you my details. The only reason I've given you my details, I don't even have to give you that. And now she's taking it off me.
She hasn't taken it off.
She has, she's refusing to give it me back.
Okay.
Don't matter, I want it back, thank you. My property.
Okay, so what I think it is, okay, and according to the law, have you heard about Article 265 Navigation Order 2016?
Just a series of numbers.
No, it's not.
2016.
It's actually an offence, okay?
Right.
By the sound of it, you have broken the law today.
No, I haven't.
So now, if you just listen out to me, okay? So I suspect you have broken the law. In order to, I expect to obviously ask for your details, get your full name, date of birth, etc.
I haven't broken any laws.
Okay.
This is where the bluff starts to fall apart. The officer refers to Article 265 of the Air Navigation Order 2016 and acts as though simply mentioning legislation proves an offence has taken place. It doesn't. Quoting a law does not establish a breach. You still have to explain how someone's actions meet the legal requirements of that offence. She never does. Even worse, she appears to be relying on outdated legislation. Drone regulations were updated and reorganized under the 2020 amendments, which introduced the modern framework covering sub-250G drones, operational categories, and current restrictions. Referring back to older provisions while ignoring the updated rules suggests she is not fully familiar with the regulations she is trying to enforce.
Me to demonstrate what it is.
You can demonstrate what you like, and then I'll show you the proper version.
The proper version.
Yeah, the proper version that says a sub-249 gram drone can fly anywhere. As long as it's not.
No.
As long as it's not an airfield or a prison.
No, this other
That's 2016, that's 8 years old.
But it's
Yeah.
slightly
6 years old.
changed with the recording device, hasn't it?
Doesn't matter.
Well, it does if you record.
No, it doesn't. You don't know nothing, mate. I'll show you in a minute.
That's on there. Do you just want to go through the point and I'll just add this to the log?
Well, we haven't seen where you've been flying.
Could you?
Doesn't matter.
Well, it does, because you're not supposed to fly with 150 metres of
Who's told you that
built-up
rubbish?
area.
Who's told you that?
That's what it is.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Have they given you permission to film?
You don't need permission. As long as I take off and land in a public place, I can fly wherever I like.
Well, it's a private place, isn't it? It's not public.
No, I said, well, as long as I take off and land in a public place, I can film whatever I like and I can fly wherever I like as long as it's not an airfield
What about human
or a
act
prison.
right then?
What about what?
What about human act rights? What about human act rights?
Human what?
Human act rights.
I don't know what you're
Have
saying.
you not heard about human act rights?
What about?
This is where her argument completely falls apart. She claims PJ needs permission because the location is private property, which immediately shows she does not understand the difference between land ownership and airspace. PJ correctly points out that permission from a landowner affects where you can stand, not where you can fly. If a drone is launched from a lawful public location and operated in unrestricted airspace, the landowner's consent is generally irrelevant. When that argument fails, she reaches for a vague reference to human rights. She doesn't even name the legislation correctly, let alone explain how it applies. The Human Rights Act does not ban filming, does not give officers the power to stop lawful recording, and does not override aviation regulations simply because someone feels uncomfortable.
For example, right to privacy. No?
Right, haven't you heard that there's no such thing as privacy in a public place? Let me run a scenario past you then.
Okay, no, you're not running any scenario.
I am going to run a scenario
Okay.
past you. If I stand outside Buckingham Palace and photograph or video the Queen on her balcony, which is private property, I can do and nobody can do anything about
There's no
it.
balcony now.
What?
There's no balconies here, are they?
What difference does that make? The point I'm making is
It is.
I'm videoing somebody on private land.
Okay, but that's not a scenario we're talking about, are we?
Well, it is, that's what you've just been talking about.
We're talking about you flying over a private business.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Well, it is, because...
No, it isn't.
Well, it is.
You've got to get the current laws,
It is.
not laws. It's like saying 50 years ago, 60 years ago, they used to hang you for murder, but they don't anymore.
Well,
So that I'm not going to get hung.
There are certain laws that still stand.
Right, and you're wrong.
We are.
You are wrong, yes, thank you.
I shall clarify.
This exchange completely dismantles her position. PJ correctly explains that there is no general right to privacy for things that are visible from a public place. He uses a simple example to make the point. If something can be seen from a location where the public is lawfully allowed to be, filming it is generally lawful. His Buckingham Palace example is not about balconies. It is about visibility. The law does not care whether the subject is royalty, a business, or a factory. What matters is whether it is visible from a public viewpoint. Her response, "There's no balcony here," completely misses the point. It shows she has not only misunderstood drone law but also failed to understand the basic privacy principle PJ was explaining. Instead of addressing the legal argument, she focuses on an irrelevant detail and believes she has made a valid point.
I get myself a drone.
As long as it's sub 250, yeah?
Yeah. And stand in the road and film you,
Yeah,
fly it over your garden.
yeah.
That's absolutely fine with you.
You can fly it over my garden. Now, if you
Okay.
try and video in through the windows and stuff like that's a different
Well,
matter.
how do you know I'm not?
I don't. But you're talking about scenarios, and you didn't want scenarios a minute ago when I'm talking about the Queen.
Yeah, but that's a different matter.
Why is it a different matter?
Because it's the Queen.
Because I was saying it and not you. Right, okay.
No, I didn't say,
Yeah,
I didn't say
yeah.
that. No, I didn't say that.
Yeah.
Okay. This is a public place, but where you flying your drone, it's not a public place.
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
Doesn't
So,
matter.
yeah, I ain't got a problem if you take it around the common or a park, but what I'm being told is that you've been flying it over this business.
I have flown it over that business.
Okay.
I have flown it over that business. Because I'm allowed to legally.
I've got here lots of coins that you're not allowed to do.
And what
Okay.
the laws have changed since 2016.
Okay, I'm aware of it.
Well, you obviously are not.
She is still stuck on the idea that owning land somehow means owning the sky above it. That is not how airspace works. Airspace is not divided according to property boundaries, and simply calling an area private property does not change that fact. She keeps mixing up land ownership and airspace regulation because she does not understand the framework she is trying to enforce. Airspace is not classified as public or private in the same way land is. It is regulated. Either it is restricted or it is not. If the airspace is not restricted, permission from a business or landowner is generally irrelevant. Her continued insistence suggests she is creating rules to justify interference rather than applying the actual regulations.
Below
Where's your
250 grams. In the car.
Okay, can we have a look, please?
No.
We can't.
No.
We can't.
No.
So how do I know that what you're telling me is the truth?
Because I've told you.
Well, I need to see some proof on that. If you're quoting a lot of laws and then you say, actually, you can't see my drone, how do I know that this is your drone? And what it weighs. I don't even know which one you've got. I haven't.
I've told you what I've got.
Well, people tell me a lot of things. Okay.
Don't dispute they do. Don't have to give it you.
You do.
Why do I?
You've committed an offence.
That's what, sorry?
I suspect you've committed an offence, so I need your name, your date of birth and your address.
I'm not giving them to you.
In case we need to contact you further in relation to this, if they want to make a complaint, okay?
Yeah.
But we're trying to find out what the story is. We're not trying
That's fine, I'll stand here all day until you find
I
out.
haven't got time for that. I haven't got time for that.
Well, that's not my problem.
But what the officer's asking is, you've got the right to ask you for your name and your date of birth, and it's an offence not to give it.
No, it's not. It's only an offence if I refuse to give my name and address, if I've been arrested or I'm being detained.
Well, you're not being any of those.
Right, thank you. So I don't have to give my details.
She exposes the weakness of her position the moment she asks, "How do I know it's under 249 grams?" She immediately turns uncertainty into suspicion. But that is not how reasonable suspicion works. A lack of information is not evidence of wrongdoing. If an officer has no facts suggesting an offence has occurred, they cannot use uncertainty as an excuse to escalate the situation. PJ's refusal to prove the drone's weight is not defiance. It is simply recognizing that there is no legal power requiring him to do so. The second officer then repeats a common misconception, claiming they can demand a person's name and address and that refusing is automatically an offence. PJ quickly challenges that claim. The most revealing moment comes when the officer confirms that PJ is neither detained nor under arrest. That single admission removes the leverage they were trying to create.
So if you don't give me the details, I'm going to have to arrest you.
That's alright, then I'll sue you.
Fine, you're not going to sue me, but I haven't got your details, you're refusing your details. You have committed an offence in my eyes. So I need your details, so I can deal with you without taking you to custody. If you refuse those details, I'm going to have to arrest you, okay?
And what are you going to arrest me for?
For breach of that?
For breach of that?
For breach of the flying, yeah.
What flying rule's that? Explain to me. Give me the details.
The one that you've been arguing to me about.
Right, which is what?
Okay, we'll quote it again for you.
You don't even know what you're talking about.
Unmanned aircraft
Right,
need to people, vessels, vehicles or structures.
right,
Okay?
right.
Catalogue. Thank
Right.
you very much, yeah?
But you're quoting specific weights, etc. But you can't prove to us what weight you're
You're refusing.
Oh, I can do.
We
You're
can't.
refusing
You're not allowing
to,
us to see it. So
I can
therefore,
do.
the officer's got the right, because at this moment she doesn't know whether an offence has been committed, to ask you for your name and address and the date of birth. It's a normal thing, but you're refusing to do that. You're making it difficult.
I'm not making it difficult. I'm just telling you. I'll show you my drone, that's all I'm going to do.
I see you've got a lot of time on your hands, alright.
I'll show you my drone, that's all I'm going to do. So then she prattles on about, why do I have to threaten to arrest you for you to give me your details? I didn't give her my details at all. All I did was show her my drone. Does she look good? Does she look good as a police officer, or does she look an absolute nincompoop? Anyway, I'll let you be the judge.
By this point, the flaws in her position are impossible to ignore. Every justification she relies on falls apart the moment it is examined. Private property becomes confusion about airspace. Privacy becomes a misunderstanding of basic legal principles. Uncertainty becomes suspicion without evidence. What makes the interaction so frustrating to watch is that there is no urgency or pressure. She has plenty of time to think, listen, and consider what is being said, yet she continues to push forward with weak arguments. PJ does not expose the problems by arguing aggressively. He exposes them by allowing her to keep talking until the contradictions become obvious. The video highlights a situation driven more by ego than evidence. Every correction leads not to understanding but to another attempt at escalation. The concern is not that officers raise their voices or act aggressively. The concern is when officers become convinced they are right despite repeatedly being shown they are wrong. Someone who cannot distinguish between land and airspace, or between suspicion and uncertainty, should not be threatening enforcement action based on misunderstandings. That brings us to the end of today's video. If you enjoyed this episode, please like, comment, and subscribe. Your support helps me continue producing independent content. Also, be sure to check out PJ Audit. You'll find a link to his channel in the description below. Show him some support. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.